Hello guys, it's me. Welcome to another podcast. I did say that I would only do another podcast in like 3 weeks, but Ruin's like tomorrow, and in like a few hours. No, not a few, like 9 hours. Anyways, Ruin is tomorrow, and I want to shell out some of my theories. This is going to be a long one because I figured out it's because last time I was streaming. That's why the audio got failed and, well, the thing crashed a lot. Excuse me. Anyways, what I think is the true ending. Sorry, I have a hand tied. What I think is the true ending it's just a theory. Okay, no. Anyways, what I think is that the fire escape ending could be it, but it's just a theory. And it's just a theory. Anyways, because number one, the building, it looks like everything is torn down and burned. So, but the Afton ending is the same too. But in the fire escape, it's like where Freddy burns down the place, blah 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 blah. Anyways, Freddy burns down the place. Gregory heads upstairs to try and escape, but then Vandy's there. Freddy fights her, blah blah blah, jumps off they fall off the roof of the Pizzaplex. But that's where Vandy dies, and her mask is gone. Her mask is taken off, and if you haven't watched the Ruin trailer, go check that out before you finish the rest of this podcast. It's going to be long. Go watch the trailer first, then come back and watch. Because I don't want to spoilers ahead, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, that's where Vanny's mask is gone. Vanessa, Vanny, whatever. And so what I think is after that... Excuse me, truck, I'm trying to do something right now. Anyways, what I think is that Vanny passed out. Yeah, that. But, you know how Gregory rips the mask off? So, what I think is that, like, the building, like, after the cutscene ended, the building started collapsing and fell on top of Gregory and Freddy and Vanny. And I have another theory that's coming in a few minutes, blah, blah, blah. I hope you enjoy it, and let's get back on. What next is, what was I talking? Oh yeah, because like Freddy could have gotten damaged, like while he fell down and all that stuff, but a lot of people think it's the phaser blast area ending, which it might be, but Johnny Box has a theory that, well, it's not a theory. He thinks it's the Afton ending, because that's the ending where all the animatronics get broken up, and that's how the Pizzaplex would be in shatters right now. So That might have been, but it's also that Freddy does get crushed under a bunch of stuff, and but it doesn't show his stomach hatch broke. But if you go, at least I don't see. So that wouldn't be the active ending. That might not be. But the phaser blast, he does get broken up and all that stuff. But the fire escape ending Freddy doesn't get broken up. Freddy does not get shattered. He doesn't. But and if you go check out the trailer, it's not broke. Like, he's not broke. At least you can't see. Yeah, sure, you might have a few broken legs, like how he's literally backwards. No, I don't. Yeah, you know how when his back is like would be broken? He's not broken in the back. Yeah, sure, he might have been like broken at least a little bit. He might be. But that doesn't look like Freddy's legs. Freddy has orange and white and blue for his toenails are blue. His feet are, well, actually they're human skinned, but his legs are orange. That couldn't be Freddy. That could be a different animatronic that hasn't shown. No way. That could be Gramrock Bonnie. Because white on the bottom of the feet and purple on the legs. Hold on, let me just go check. Okay, I was completely wrong about how he's not shattered, but still, he still has purple legs, and on the bottom, it's white. And if you know from, I think it's after, it's after the daycare, the night care attendant took Freddy, like, beat him up or something like that. Anyways, you can see the bottom of his feet, and it's human, kind of like human skin color. I don't know whatever. But if you go back to the trailer, it's white. It's completely white. Yeah, maybe some dirt. But yeah, it has Freddy's color, though. It has Freddy's color. What if Freddy lost his half and stole Montgomery Gator's legs? That's just a theory. It's a little short one, but it could be. But that doesn't support why the legs aren't his alligator pattern. Excuse me. It doesn't mean anything right now. Because all I know is that the fire escape could be the true ending. I don't know for a fact. It's just me blurting it out because I have a theory. And I really like making these and talking about FNAF. And I hope you enjoy it too. Anyways, what I think could be the possible ending is the one I'm talking about right now. Because, and then that one. So here comes our fourth theory. I'm pretty sure it's fourth. Our fourth theory is Vanessa has a twin sister. that looks literally the same as her. Because, you know, in the fire escape ending, she is dead passed out on the floor, on the ground, way below, on the ground. Gregory grabs the mask, rips it off. It shows Vanessa, but it might be her twin sister, Vanny. Vanny is a possible name, and so is Vanessa. And Bunny is just like Vanessa. Vanny. Bunny, Vanny, just replace the B with a V. And that rhymed somehow. I didn't mean to rhyme. I think so. Anyways, but then after the credits, it pans to Vanessa just looking, being surrounded by fire, and on top of the roof. That's where she comes in that's where the theory comes in that she has a twin sister. It's not very unlikely that people can't have a twin sister. There's billions of people that have twin sisters and brothers. But anyways, that could be a possible thing. Vanny went cuckoo some way. I don't know. I'm not gonna try and search it up and dig through multiple files, blah blah blah. But still, what I think is that she went. Okay, here's a made-up story, a thinked-up theory story, blah blah blah. Sorry for wasting time. What I think is that Vanny, Vanessa's twin sister, went cuckoo because she was the one who played the VR game, not Vanessa. She just went as Vanessa because she just was really into changing her name because she probably didn't like it. She got a job to help to playtest this game called Help Wanted, or FNAF VR, or something, I don't remember. Anyways, she took the job because it paid very well, but then they scanned a virus, glitch trap virus, into the VR game, and it consumed Vanny. Not Vanessa, Vanny. So, what I think is she got possessed by glitch trap, was under her, Vanny was under her control, and god dang it, under glitch trap's control. It wasn't Vanessa, it was Vanny. And glitch trapped bunny. I don't understand what his obsession is with bunnies. He just likes them because he died and passed out in a no, I don't care anymore. Died in a spring-locked suit because Fazbear Entertainment couldn't afford a god-darn wearable suit that didn't have springs and a endoskeleton in it. Nope, it's oh no, if you die, it's your fault. Here, sign this contract for $1 billion. Then they lie and only give you like 2 cents an hour. Anyways, back to the theory. That theory, sure, whatever. She like changes at certain times, and she hides. And she searched for a job, and she noticed that her sister was trying to get a job there. So Vanny got a job there and also hacked the system for Vanessa to get the job. And so that could be another thing. Well, it is part of the thing, whatever. Anyways, then she went more cuckoo, and Glitch Trap told her, "Hey, there's a child on the loose in the Pizzaplex. I need you to catch him, but you can't catch him yourself. You need to make the animatronics against him instead of, with him." So then the occurrences happen, blah blah blah. All of the animatronics get broken. Freddy gets repaired. Then the fire escape ending happens. Vanessa notices the fire there's a fire. She quickly tries to find the nearest exit, and fire escape ends. Fire escape exit, and that happens to be the same one that Gregory and Freddy went to. But Vanny was already up there somehow. Like, she knew that they were about to try and kill her and everybody in the Pizzaplex. So, what I think is that, and then Freddy fought Vanny and pushed her off the building. They all died. They both died. Then Gregory ran outside, and what do you think happened? He saw it. He's like, "Oh man, now I have to defeat this guy." And he tries to defeat him, but then he gets, trapped in the Pizzaplex. And he's like, "Oh, I forgot I had this walkie-talkie in my pocket somehow, and I didn't freaking noticed." And he's like, hello, I'm trapped in a Pizzaplex, and can you please get me the heck out of here? Cassie, blah, blah, blah. Sounds the same, but it's not. Anyways, it's like, sure, but I'm gonna have to do it in the middle of the day. She does that, then that leads up to ruin. That's what I think. That could be just untrue, which it probably is, but it does sound right, It could be a possible thing, or it could be the Afton ending or the Phaser Blast ending. Because Freddy does get damaged in the thing, but again, that does not look like Freddy. It doesn't. Yeah, on the top it does, but for the legs and torso, doesn't. Like, the legs are purple, and the feet on the bottom of the feet are white. So, what if that's a new animatronic that hasn't been shown up, like not Vanny, god dang it, like Gramrock Bonnie or a new animatronic? Just saying. But I also have another theory, and that's the Blob could be I forgot the goddamn guy's name. The guy that I hate, the one animatronic that I hate out of the whole series is, and that's Molten Freddy. There, Molten Freddy could be the Blob, 'cause they both are made out of wires, both have a Freddy mask, and both are super big jerks. So 4 reasons why the Blob might be Molten Freddy. And I like the Freddy spaghetti thing. I like it. But still, Molten Freddy could be Molten Freddy could be the Blob, which isn't his real name. At least Scott and Steelwolves didn't. At least I don't think they did. I don't know. But still, that's a good theory because Molten Freddy is annoying, and he was in the FNAF 6 location, and he looks just like the Blob, but with Funtime Freddy's face. But Funtime Freddy isn't in FNAF 6. But you know what comes before FNAF 6? Sister location. And that's where Funtime Freddy is. And if you know, in sister location, he gets scooped. So what if that in the Pizzaplex there's Funtime Freddy and all that stuff? Because you know that one container where you upgrade Freddy and put all the parts together? That looks just like the scooping room. That looks like where all the animatronics plus us, Michael Afton, got scooped. Scooped, I mean, but scooped is a pretty good thing. But still, Molten Freddy ate up all these other animatronics that he found. He also found the sister location wires. He's like, oh yeah, I could add this to me and make me bigger. His mask he was like, I don't need this anymore. I found a new mask, and he added that to his face. And so that could be it. And you know how you can see like all the FNAF animatronics. Vanny could have been feeding all the animatronics to the Blob and made him into that. So, that's another theory down. So 5 theories in this. I'm pretty sure it's 5. And what? So, what? Okay, so I'm back. Okay, so there's another theory, but it's not really mine. It's like by Rye Toast. Go check out his channel. Rye Toast made this theory that Mrs. Afton is the CEO of the Pizzaplex or Mob Entertainment to bring back her dead husband and dead children. And also in the Midnight Motorist, in the Midnight Motorist mini game, you can see a person on the couch watching TV. And you know a little thing, and you want to know something? When the window is broke, but that couldn't have been the crying child, because the crying child was the bite of 87 or bite of 83, whatever you want to call it. But that was Mike. It couldn't have been the wife just running away. It could be Michael Afton, but in the chair or couch, I don't know what it is. That's Mrs. Afton. That could be Mrs. Afton sitting in the chair or watching TV, and she or he says, "Don't bother me. I have had a rough night." Either meaning she's worked a lot, or she's a little pissed off that one of her children just got his frontal lobe bitten off by somebody else's animatronic. So that's how it mainly worked. That could be it. And yeah. Anyways, you might be wondering why it's a lot closer and a lot weaker sound. It's because, number one, I have a fan on, and number two, I'm laying down because my back's starting to hurt. Anyways, I'm about to end it because I need to post this before tomorrow. So, anyways, Mrs. Afton might be the CEO of the Pizzaplex, and wait a second. Okay, let me finish that one theory. She's the CEO of the Pizzaplex, XR Mob Entertainment. She built it. She tried to fix blah 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 and try and bring back her dead family. Except for one's not dead, and he always I can't. I have a dumb impression of him. But anyways, he always says I always come back because I have these stupid children trying to make me suffer. And another little thing I want to tell is that Cassidy and all the dead children are mad that you killed me, blah 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 blah. I'm your Cassidy says, "Oh, I'm your first victim, blah 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 blah." But William Afton didn't start going on a killing spree until Henry's animatronic killed his youngest son. And he was very angered. He went to the bar, drunk a lot. He was drunk. He drove to the pizza place, and he killed Henry's daughter. Then the puppet went to Elizabeth's body. Her soul went into the puppet. Blah blah blah. Then he killed all those. He killed more children. Stuffed one inside of the animatronic, and boom. Yeah. But then the crying child died again. And then his spirit, what I think his spirit went to, is Golden Freddy. Golden Freddy is also the Fredbear, whatever, is also the one who technically killed the kid, and technically killed crying child, but still. Excuse me. Anyways, still, that's like a little fact or something. But my last theory I'm gonna tell, unless I find and accidentally figure out another thing and I just talk about it. It's that Mrs. Afton could be Vanny. It's just a theory, but she is trying to put William Afton back together again. Over and over, William comes back somehow, but it's because of Mrs. Afton or Vanny. That could, not Vanny. Yeah, Vanny. God dang it. And Vanny could be the person who was in the Midnight Motorist, but for some reason she's bald. But anyways, the unnamed villain in the FNAF movie could be Mrs. Afton, and she's a villain. So she could be like, well, Mrs. Afton or Vanny. Not Vanessa, Vanny, because Vanessa is the police officer that got fired, went to the Pizzaplex, tried to get a job, was denied, but Vanny got her in because she knew she could get her Vanessa under her husband's control. So then, oh wow, now I have 2 people on my side. My husband and this one person that's named Vanessa. She's under Glitch Trap's control, so now I can bring my family back, rule the world, blah 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 blah. So that could be another thing. That could. And so that's my theories, and I hope you enjoyed them. And duh. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. This is my, I'm pretty sure this is my, like, 4th episode, 3rd or 4th episode. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But still, some of those were my theories. One of them was Rice hosted, and I think a few others No, all of them except for one was mine, and the others was Riot Toast. Anyways, go check Riot Toast out and subscribe and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't have to, but still subscribe to at least subscribe. Go check out Riot Toast. He's a pretty good content creator, and I love his cats. They are so freaking cute. Still, anyways, I'll see you next time.